Welcome to another episode of Farming 263, the podcast. My name is Deidre Mgadza, your host, and today I have a very exciting guest that we're going to discuss with important issues that are happening in the agriculture sector, but also the economic part of the agriculture sector. So, how are you, say?
I'm well. Greetings to you.
Greetings to you too.
Yeah.
So, I would like you to introduce yourself to our viewers so that they know who they are interacting with.
My name is Godfrey Chinoera. I'm an executive member of the Association of Agricultural Economists of Zimbabwe.
Okay. Okay, so you talked about the Agricultural Association of the Economists of Zimbabwe. So I would like to understand about the organization. What led to the formation of the organization? When was it done?
So the association was birthed in 2018,
Okay.
and the objectives of the association is to bring together agricultural economists, but not only that, but to advocate a dialogue in terms of policy, to bring researchers together, to get involved in capacity development, especially of the agricultural sector, and be able to share best practices in agriculture.
That's very insightful indeed, because I've realized that there are a lot of gaps that are happening there in the agriculture sector, and it's very important that people have to learn and to know about
Yes.
this. So you talked about policy advocacy. In what ways does AAEZ bring out this policy advocacy in the agriculture sector?
So, as I said, we are a platform really that brings together experts in agriculture, uh, experts to dialogue together and share their ideas in the different sectors of agriculture. Within those dialogues, as an association, we gather, the trends, we gather the information, we gather ideas, we gather suggestions, we gather proposals, and we package those and at our level as an association, dialogue with authorities, where we propose as an association, as a body, uh, what the market feels, what players in the industry are. So we are able, as an association, with one voice, then to advocate for policy in certain areas within the sector.
That's really good. So you were talking. We spoke about capacity building. It's what one of your majors also that
Yes,
you do.
sure.
Can you describe the capacity building programs that AAEZ are doing in terms of the innovations in Zimbabwe?
So, as I said, we are in association. We are a member-based association. So we have members that include graduates or recent graduates, some that are still even in school. We also have as our members industry players in agribusiness. And these have different requirements uh, depending on where they are. And we realize that if you are talking of our young entrepreneurs, some of them need knowledge, need to understand what's happening in the market trend. As an association, we are able to arrange and convene conferences, even training programs, even business excursions and exchanges. Um, we do have collaborations with other partners for the past 2 years now as an association. We've been able to send young entrepreneurs and those in employment to China, for example, to learn the industry practices there, the best practices in agriculture and other areas that will help capacitate them. So these are some of the things I'm just talking of, just one area. But when we convene these conferences, these workshops, we bring different minds that are able also to teach and share ideas that would capacitate, so you would talk like you have peer-to-peer learning, business exchanges. In a way, we facilitate that exchange and capacitate different people in different areas.
Okay, I saw a flyer that has an interesting conference, and I've seen so many guest speakers. And I would like you to talk more about this conference. What are the expectations that people would come to that conference have, and what are some of the interesting topics that are going to be discussed at that conference?
Yeah, so the conference that is going to be held on the 18th of September is going to discuss financing agriculture and climate smart adaptation. So some of the topics there that we are going to look at, um, you know, uh, have to do with mainstreaming, women and youth in agriculture, the different climate adaptation, biodiversity practices that are being practiced. We're also going to have how, to look at the financing gap. So this is bringing together various players from government, from international organizations, from NGOs, from the academia, people in research, to share ideas on, financing agriculture and how to adapt, agriculture, especially when it's related to climate smart farming.
I've seen that you have managed to package, as you mentioned earlier in our conversation, to package every situation that is happening in the agriculture sector. So I'd like you to just tell our viewers where is the conference going to be held, at what time, so that people are able to come in their numbers, and also what are the requirements for the people that want to participate in this conference.
So the annual conference will take place here in Harare at the Crowne Plaza, Monomotapa, and it will happen from 8:30 in the morning to 4:30. So it's a whole day conference.
Okay.
And for the conference, there's a fee for the conference. So members will pay $45 for the conference, and non-members will pay $60 to attend the conference.
I hope you guys you have heard about this conference. It's going to have a lot of speakers that can impact you, and there's also this thing of networking that is going to happen,
Yes,
right? So
yes.
please come in your numbers, and the banking details are as highlighted below that you can register there, send your monies and your proof. So please make sure that you come in your numbers. Now we have heard about the conference, and I
Yes.
now want to ask the important question: how then does one become a member? And I've liked the conference, I have been impacted. Now I want to be also part of the movement. How then does one become a member?
Well, it is quite easy,
Okay.
and we have an interesting package because we take into account our young students also. So we have different categories for membership. So we have a student fee, and that's $5 annually, but the joining fee really is $2 just to join to be a member. And then we have graduates, those that have finished school. Then it's $10. That's the joining fee. But annually they'll pay $20. That's the annual fee. Then there are other experts and other individuals. Their joining fee is 20, and annually they will pay $50. Then we come to the corporates. The corporates, then the joining fee is $50, and annually they will be paying $100. And you can reach us at our number, and or we have a
Website also.
website where you can get our details.
Okay. Your package is user friendly. considering that they are students, they are corporates, they are graduates. It's very user friendly, and I hope you guys you have had and you understood. So become members of an association. I also have a question. Since there is an economic agriculture economics, does it only have to be the agriculture economists, but or is diverse?
No, not really. We are an association of agricultural economists as a body,
Okay.
but we do incorporate others. I think the interesting thing to note is that agriculture embodies almost all other sectors that we have. So you see, even in terms of our category of members, we have corporates.
Yeah,
These are businesses doing various activities within the agricultural value chain itself. But when you talk of the agricultural value chain, those with interest in the agricultural value chain are not only economists.
that's
So
true.
you do have literally everybody can benefit from the association. And so we invite membership from everybody with interest in agriculture. And we, as an association, we believe that we will be able to be useful to many others who are not necessarily economists, but
Yeah,
with an
that's true.
interest in agriculture.
Yeah, because I was seeing the topics that are being spoken about at the conference. They are very inclusive, value chain,
Yes, sure.
women empowerment, climate smart agriculture. It's very inclusive. So my last question before we close this is the future vision. Looking towards the future, what is the AAEZ's vision for the transformation of agriculture and agribusiness in Zimbabwe?
As I said, we are a platform to bring together minds and to share ideas. What we would like to see as an association going forward is us deepening our reach in terms of playing our role in advocacy, and also in terms of capacity building the interest, and also research and sharing knowledge. We want to be the go-to association, when it comes to the body of knowledge in agriculture, and even for policymakers. We want to be the go-to association in terms of liaison and policy input. That's what we are looking to be as an association, and we are happy that so far we've made so much progress. There's a lot of interest, as you can see from the conference happening on the 18th. The number of the profile of people coming to present is
Yeah.
an indication of interest, and obviously lays a platform for what we would like to be in the future as an association.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are very big game changers there
Yeah.
or on speakers. So you've had, and I hope you guys you are eager to come in your numbers and learn a lot in terms of the agricultural sector, how diverse it is, and how it capacitates everyone. I would like you to just give a word of advice to the young out there that feel like agriculture is something that is not anything that they'll do, and how can just somebody to just have that eagerness to do agriculture?
Yeah, well, you see, with agriculture, one of the things I always say when I visit my friends and other practitioners in agriculture, and I look at the pictures and the posters that are on their walls, probably of women and youth who seem so desperate, and so much to the extent that they don't inspire interest. But even when you look at the topics that we are considering now, we are talking of a climate smart. We're not talking of smartness of agriculture.
Yes, yes, yes.
There is future in agriculture. There is money in agriculture. I would urge young people to explore agriculture, commercial agriculture. And I must say also that there is quite a lot of interest from policymakers. This is why our government even has a Ministry of Youth, And if you look at the programs that they have just to empower youth or to prepare youth. So, as an association, we are contributing to the national development strategy of the country. And definitely, youth must not remain behind. So, I'm saying there is focus from policymakers, from development institutions to assist youth. So, my word to the youth, take the opportunity, grab the opportunity. The future is bright in agriculture.
Thank you very much. Those are wise words from a wise man. We really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and also share to your peers so that they would also know about this upcoming event and also come in your numbers. Thank you very much.